All right, guys, welcome back. So we are continuing on with cyclones. So these are large rotating storm systems. They are called hurricanes in the Atlantic Ocean and typhoons in the Pacific Ocean. All right, and if you notice, if you ever looked at a diagram, hurricanes will not cross the equator, nor will typhoons cross the equator. Okay, because these spin in a certain direction, a counterclockwise direction, that don't allow them, due to the Coriolis effect, to cross that boundary, that equator boundary. Many ocean currents will not cross that boundary either. Although very devastating, they help move heat from the tropic areas to higher latitudes extremely quickly because they mix and redistribute the heat on Earth through those heavy wind currents. So this is yet another way that air currents are helping to move heat around, as well as helping to move the ocean around. So we've talked about air currents. Let's move on to water currents. So with water currents, we have surface currents and we have deep ocean currents. So surface currents are mainly caused by wind and air. All right, so if we have that surface wind that's generating waves on the surface of the ocean, that's creating a current. It's moving water from one area to another. And if you take a look at that link, you'll see how the ocean is continuing to move or drift. Okay, so if you're floating on a boat, that's the surface current that's moving you. Continuing on, we have these things called gyres, G-Y-R-E, gyres. They are large surface water movements, and there are 5 major ones: the North Pacific, the South Pacific, the Indian, the South Atlantic, and the North Atlantic. And you could see in the Northern Hemisphere, they are moving in a clockwise direction. I know it doesn't seem clockwise to you, but to me it does. And in the Southern Hemisphere, they're moving at a counterclockwise direction. Notice that boundary, that equator. Those gyres do not pass the equator. The southern gyres do not travel up to the north, nor do the north travel down to the south. There is a defined boundary. That's what stops the hurricanes from moving down south below the equator, okay, because of the Coriolis effect. Again, go back and watch those 2 videos. It is on the PHS website, the Coriolis effect. Continuing to move on, this is a short one today. We have 2 more slides. We talk about the deeper ocean currents. We talk about upwellings and downwellings. So upwellings is exactly what the name says. It's where deep water moves up to the surface and mixes with surface waters. So movement of water and nutrients from deep ocean to the surface wind pushes these coastal waters out over deeper waters, causing the deeper waters to well up and replace it. So think about this. Wind will move that surface water out, and now it leaves an open area here. So the deep ocean water will start to move up and replace it. And then you have this current again, all right? This convection current, where you have the water sinking in one area and then moving up into the other. That's an upwelling. Now, there's also something called a downwelling, where we have water that's blown towards the shore, and it pushes down. Once it hits the shore, it begins to push down and it rides the shore down, and it replaces the cooler water with the original surface water. So in the upwelling, we had the surface water moving out, falling, and being replaced. Here, we have the surface water moving in and then going down and replacing. So in one case, an upwelling, the water is moving away from the shore, and in the other case, a downwelling, the water is moving towards the shore. Okay? Wind pushes towards the coast, causing surface waters to move down. All right? So this is most likely where we will stop for today. Actually, no, we're going to do 2 more slides. I apologize. This is just like class. Deep water currents, we kind of talked about that a little bit. It's mainly caused by thermohaline circulation, and that is caused by density differences. Okay, so this is where we will stop for today, and I will see you guys on another video. Again, please, if you'd like, give me comments, not on here, but you can email me, tell me how to do stuff better, how to make these PowerPoints or these videos a little bit better. Anyway, I hope you guys are all safe, and remember to check the PHS staff pages for your assignments. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.